Okay, I'm starting the hearing for 963 South Pine Creek Road. It's 5:12 p.m. on March 17th. And with me is John Bouchanis. Bouchanis. Yes. And my name is Laura O'Brien. John is requesting a value of $503,200, where the town has valued his property at $925,100. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was the old assessment, right. Mm-hmm.
By the way, why don't you just sort of shut that door?
Oh, sure.
We don't bother the neighbors. And is Megan also an owner?
Yes, my wife.
She's
not
here. Okay. That's good. Now I have to swear you in.
Sure.
Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Would you sign there, please? Okay, so share with me what your reasoning is why it should be knocked down.
So for assessments, I guess what we do is look at comparable properties.
Yes, that's the best way to do it.
And with regard to the comparable properties, the looking at the percentage increase, first of all, with regard to the assessment, the increase in assessment of 963 South Pine Creek Road, which is our house, is at 83.8% increase, the assessment increase, and 83.84% is the exact number. So the percentage increase obviously is from the last assessment to the proposed new assessment.
Mm-hmm.
And I should say that would be the appraised amount, but it's the new increase. It's 83.84%. So if we look at comparable properties, and those are even looking at neighbor properties, for example, at 941 South Pine Creek Road, the increase was 53%. 927.
Slow down.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was plus how many?
53%. At 927 South Pine Creek Road, the increase was 66.8%.
Except in the number again was?
At 927 South Pine Creek Road.
Well, the increase was what percent?
66.8%.
6.8.
66.8%.
66.8%
increase from the last valuation.
Yep.
At 915 South Pine Creek Road, which is two houses north. Three houses north. So it's 915 South Pine Creek Road. And we're talking all these houses in these are all similar Cape houses. Is 67.8% increase that's at 915 South Pine Creek Road.
Okay.
At looking south of the property, there's not many houses before there's town-owned property that interrupts the chain there. But at 1071 South Pine Creek Road, the increase was 71.8%. So if we look at the comparable properties on the street, on the same side of the street, and these are including adjoining properties, our increase of 83.84% is the largest increase. In addition, unlike these other properties, the subject property, which is our house, is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. All these other houses have either 3 or 4 bedrooms and 2 baths.
So let me see. So you're the 963 South Pine Creek is 2 bedrooms,
1 bath.
1 bath.
Right.
The others
Every other property that I've mentioned include either 3 or 4 bedrooms and 2 baths.
Okay. So how did you come to the number of 500 and?
Well, I just used the old assessment, the old, I should say.
The prior assessment?
Yeah, let me just go back to the prior. The prior appraisal was $503,200.
Oh, okay.
So the subject, our property, as I've indicated, it's the greatest increase among all the.
But you'd like to get down to 0% increase.
Well, right, that was the proposal. And then of the properties I mentioned, 9. Let's see here.
I mean, even if we took the lowest percent increase of 53%, we would
right, and I would, agree to a 53% increase. But again, there was 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, for example, in 941 South Pine Creek Road. That's the 53% increase. With regard to 9. Let's see.
What's 94 South Pine Creek appraised at?
941 South Pine Creek Road? Is that what you just said?
No, I thought
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is there a 941 that you gave me?
Yeah, so 941, I said it was 53% increase. Okay. And they, between the values, they have installed a brand new kitchen, front entranceway, and the brand new kitchen, eating, dining area with front entranceway. They moved the front entrance and they expanded and made a brand new kitchen there at 941 South Pine Creek Road. And that increase in value, as I said, was 53% increase, and that is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Square footage is almost double at 2,025 square feet.
So it's not a comp.
Well, no,
you're just trying to use
doors, right? Just
you're trying to use
increase.
the same percentage.
Yeah.
What is that total value at? Do I have that here?
At 941.
Yeah.
941. That's the most expensive one. That the valuation, the new appraisal is $1,072,300.
1,072.
072,300. But the increase
was 53%.
53, and that from the old appraisal to the new, there was a new kitchen, new front entrance they relocated to create a big improvement in the house.
What would be better that we don't have here is a more comparable property.
Well, right, and if more comparable properties, again, these are properties adjoining.
Nearby.
Right, so.
But I mean, size-wise.
Right, so I brought those appraisals too and these would be in the area, 2 bedrooms, two bedrooms.
Yeah,
right?
two-bedroom
one bath.
properties
Yeah.
in the area. That would
Right.
be a better way to
Sure.
approach this than going on percent increase.
Well, it could be,
Because
right.
the percent increase on the property that you just mentioned is driven by the new kitchen in the front entrance, which
But the increase is substantially less, though.
it still is.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make an apples per apples comparison is all I'm saying.
Well,
Because you haven't, I don't know, have you done anything?
no, that's why, and there's nothing reflected on the records to show that, to confirm that too.
Nothing
In other words,
None
there's no
of
permits.
significance
Yeah, nothing, no.
to enhance
No,
963 since prior assessment. So is there any two-bedroom, one bath
yeah,
in
so
the area?
yeah, so I brought 1, 2, 3, 4 comparative, and all showing substantially less in terms of sales prices, all within 2025. And these are all two bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one is on our street, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The others are all 2-bedroom, one is 3-bedroom, 1-bath.
Are they far away?
Oh, no, all within the, very close by, that's why they're
Yeah.
comparables.
Yeah.
Oldfield Road, which intersects with South Pine Creek.
Which road?
Oldfield.
Oldfield, okay.
Yeah. Welsh Terrace, which is, again, right off of Oldfield Road. And these are all reflective of having values of substantially less than the proposed.
Than the
appraised
925
value.
that they proposed.
Yeah.
Can I have these?
Yeah, sure.
I can put them into the file.
Yeah.
Which one or two do you think are most applicable?
Well, we would take the most applicable would be the 2-bedroom, 1-bath, which would be, if I could just experience it at the top, they'll list the bedrooms right here. So at the very top,
okay.
Bedrooms, this is 3 and 2, but there is a 2 and 1.
That's a 4. This is a 6.
I don't think there's any of that, but no, it's not a 4. This is a 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
2-bathroom, 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
This is 3 and
Total.
2, right? 3.
Well, it will say.
No, this is 6 bedrooms.
No, it could just see that. It's listed right on top right here. See this right here? See, bedrooms, its total rooms is 6. Bedrooms is 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I circled the right thing then.
Yeah, but, so, bedrooms, this is 3 and 2 bathrooms.
Okay.
And here, it's, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
This way. This is
3 and 2, I think. Yeah.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
Okay.
No. Bedrooms, total rooms is 4, but 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
Yeah, so can I just see that? So this one right here is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, right?
That's closer to you
Correct.
than this one.
Yeah, but again, they're all.
I understand.
Yeah, bedrooms, here's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, so again, 1 bathroom, so.
This is another 3 and 1.
It's very tough to find just a 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Well, this is the only one that's 2 and 1 that I.
Yeah, but all the others are similar in terms
They're
of square
similar.
footage also, so. And with 1 bath.
So 172 Alden Street is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath,
Yes.
and it's appraised at,
Well, that's the sales price.
what do you mean?
Those comparables are from our sales prices. So that would be reflective of even a value. So, for example, that one right there that you're looking at, that's Alden Street, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what number on Alden Street?
172.
Right, so 172 Alden Street would be is appraised at 829
900.
Yep.
That's what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it should
They
be
show
on,
a sale of 675 on 220, but that's sale date 2/24/26. That doesn't. It's in the future, or just happened actually.
Right. If I could see, I think that one was sold. Let's see. This closed on 8/25/25. August. It's closed. And that would be reflected from the front. Oh, okay, so so they're stapled to each one.
Yes.
Okay.
Together.
Right, so okay.
You have a garage?
No garage.
This one has a detached garage, but it does have a garage.
Right. And that's the Alden, I believe you're looking at. Is that Alden still?
Yes, it is.
172, right?
It's got beach rights. Do you have beach rights?
No.
What determines beach rights?
Well, depending upon the location of the house, you could, for example, that one, they're allowed access. There's special access way to the beach that they're allowed to use for certain properties. So.
Yeah. It came with the deed.
Yes. Yeah.
So but this just sold at $637,000, right?
Yeah, I think it says it closed on, well, is that the one that closed in August, I believe?
Yeah. Sold recently for $675,000. So why wouldn't yours sell for at least that amount?
For the 675, 75?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree that it would be in line with that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because that's bigger than the 503, 2,000 that you
Yeah.
suggested. Okay. Do you want me to include these for any reason? Are they?
No, I think the one that
They're not really comparable.
No.
3 bathrooms, 2 full.
Right.
That's not. There's another 3 bathrooms. I mean, bedrooms.
3 bedrooms, right, yeah.
Bedrooms, 1 full bathroom.
Right, yeah, the others are 3. I
And
couldn't find any.
3 and 1.
Right. The key is the bedrooms, having just 2.
The bedrooms is
I'll take that.
anything else of note here. How long you lived there?
20, no, 30, 97, 98, 26 years.
26 years.
Yeah. I should know automatically. It's 1 year less than our oldest son. Okay, now that I think about it.
That's funny. I'll put it at 925. With the land being most of it.
Yeah.
And this one at Alden Street is at 675. And again, the land is most of it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to,
Right.
in my mind,
And on
see how good of a comp this would be.
Yeah. And on Alden Street, we are in a flood zone too.
Well, so is Alden Street,
Probably.
right?
I'm looking. Oh, you know what's probably on that list. It might be.
The one thing about the flood zone, it's always been in a flood zone, so you're comparing when it was in a flood zone to today it's in a flood zone.
Except
in all
that
these homes.
it is getting worse, so regardless as to what they say, we've had flooding recently on the street that we've never had in 26 years since I've been there, and even our neighbors, as we've discussed, there has never been flooding on the street, and suddenly we're getting flooding because of overdevelopment, and so as they're building new homes, they're tearing down things and using more of the lot size, with putting up houses that are larger that was existing, and then not counting the new driveways because they're building houses sideways, and they don't count the driveway as usage. So when they're putting in these sideway homes, they're using more of the property, creating less impermeable surfaces. So it's creating a problem which is reflective of the flooding that's taking place now that we've never had on the street. So, the flood zone is becoming worse and worse. And the town has, guidelines recommending that there not be new development in the beach area, but it continues to, it's only an advisory opinion. But,
Well, there's limited development. There's only so much they're going to do. But
well, except that the problem is that it's gone beyond what should
already
be done. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else I should know?
No, I think that's it, and I don't, on the paperwork they did for the appraisal, we did have an environmental lien in the backyard for part of the lawn from when we initially bought it. There was, coal buried, in the part of our yard, in the adjoining yard, so the, state had a lien on it, which is still on that portion of the property after they did some cleanup, but the lien still does exist on the property record.
On a small portion in the back?
Yeah, in the back. So it would be the rear northerly border. So it would be the northeasterly corner of the backyard.
And it's coal?
Yeah, it was, they described it as carbon, so it was coal left over from factories they would dump over there by the marsh.
Years ago.
Yeah, yep. And I guess somebody knows that the vegetation wasn't coming up, state came in and they declared it a cleanup site.
Okay. Okay. I think we got it all there.
All right, yes.
See if the next person is here or the last person is here.
Thank you for your time.
Well, happy to do it, and glad you could make it.
All right.
And, no, before too long, maybe in a few weeks.
Okay.
So I'm going to close this session down at 5:39.
Great, thank you.
Yep, bye-bye. Okay, it is now 5:50 p.m. on March 17th, and I am seeing appeal number 850, and I have two people with me in this room, Ricardo Tandiamo, and his wife Nancy.
Yes.
And my name is Laura O'Brien, and the town has valued their property at $504,000. They would like to see that valuation reduced to $300,000. The next thing I'm going to do is swear you both in.
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes,
Yes.
we swear.
Great. So I need you both to sign 2 lines here.
Okay.
One can sign on one line and one can sign on the other line.
Okay, you said right here, right?
Yes. And this is field card 850. I keep forgetting to say that.
As you say up there?
Down.
The next line, yeah. And then I have to say that. Okay. So I'm going to let you start and tell me why you think the valuation should be reduced.
Okay. This is the thing. According with the town, they say $540,000, right?
504.
Yeah. Well, we wish that's how much cost my property, but the thing is, since we bought the house in 1999, I have I've been diagnosed in the same year. I've been diagnosed with melanoma cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we couldn't be able to remodel or do something to the house. The house is the same way we bought in that year.
So there's no upgrades.
Exactly, it's nothing to it. It's because that I just
purchased in
99.
April 1999. Okay. No upgrades. Okay.
And I think those companies that bought houses, they are all over on the internet. They say that we bought houses for cash. So we went about 2 years ago. We bring one of those guys that wanted to buy the house, and they say 300 and max 350,000.
350? That
Yes.
was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. But like I said, we don't want to sell the house because we
you don't have another place to go.
And it's going to be for my 2 kids that I have. So that's why I come up with the amount. To me, it is $300,000 what it costs the house.
What would help is if we could find a nearby home that has similar features, the same number of bedrooms, same number of square feet,
like the
same
neighbors'
amount of
home?
Yeah, neighbor's home.
I think
You have some, we call those comps, comparative homes, because otherwise you can't really pin a value on it, because the number that you have is a couple years ago that somebody gave you. In 2 years, a lot of people have wanted to move in this town. The prices have just gone up. Are you aware? Before we get to that, I don't want to forget.
Sorry.
Are you aware that you can go to the town, I forget which office, and actually have your taxes reduced because of income or disability or age?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried that?
No.
No.
Well, I come with the paper they send me for the taxes.
This is for the value of your home.
Oh, okay. No.
That's all that this is going to definitely affect. If we reduce the valuation of your home, that will automatically reduce your taxes.
Yes.
If we keep it at the same, you could still go to the town and try to get your taxes reduced because of hardship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely we have a hardship since 1999 because I'm disabled. I cannot work.
You can't work and you don't make a lot of money. You need to, regardless of how this comes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely we need some help.
You should do that.
But for now, I think, like I said, it's not because of the neighborhood or anything else. It's just the house. We didn't do any upgrades, not even the roof. It needs a roof beside it.
That doesn't mean the home isn't worth more.
Yes, well.
Because it's how many years since you bought it? 1999.
Right.
So we're talking 20 some odd years, right?
Yes,
The value of the homes have all gone up regardless of whether they've done anything.
But not for $5,000, I think. Not for $500,000.
Some of them have gone up millions, depending on the home. So they're all up. Everyone I look at. So what they use, in theory, what they're trying to do is come up with a price that someone would pay for it now. And they look at other homes that have sold that are relatively similar, and what they sold for. And they have to have sold recently, not 4 years ago, because the prices have all gone up in 4 years. So that's how the original value was determined, by what other homes are selling for.
Yeah,
Not,
you're right.
and if the other homes are bigger, or have more bedrooms, or have a lot of land, that can be a reason that yours would be lower than theirs. But if we find something that's kind of similar, and it's lower than your assessment, we can definitely lower yours.
Okay, how we gonna do that? If we gotta find out a house close to the...
It would be better that you do that, because I can't do it here right now. The other way, and I'm not sure in your case it's worth doing it, but I've had some people who come in, they have such a different, unusual home, and it clearly was appraised too high, and there's not a good comp in their neighborhood, to hire an appraiser, someone who does it for a job, and he gets paid to do an appraisal. And that will put a stake in the ground. That will give the town...
So any real estate company can do appraisals, right?
They get somebody in the company has to have a certified appraiser. They all will.
Okay.
But you could do that, because that would give you a good price. That would, because with what I have here, I'm not sure if these are very good comps. I can't.
Yeah, this one is, well, the house is in the corner over here.
It's what?
The house is my neighbor.
Yes.
That's the first house in that street. And this is mine.
Yeah.
And this is the other one next to me. Both of them, they are next to me.
They're on either side of you?
Yes.
Okay.
And they are the same land, 10 by 15, 550. I mean, 150, yes. Just different how they build the house.
Both of these are appraised almost as much as yours.
Really?
485, you're 504.
That means if they are not upgraded or they are upgraded, that means much of it, because my neighbors, they have a nice houses. Mine is the worst. I mean, like I said, needs siding, needs roof, needs everything. And I'm not able to do that.
I can't tell enough from this to tell whether they're upgraded much. It's very hard. Let's see what other 3 bedrooms. This has central air. Yours does not.
This is mine.
Oops. No, I'm looking up. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm getting too many pieces of paper. Get yours out so I can do. So, yours has 9 rooms. It's got 4 bedrooms. This one has 3. This total room is 5. You have no AC. This one has central air. Gas, carpet, hardwood. This has an asphalt roof. You have a shingle roof. You have aluminum siding. This is vinyl siding. I don't know how that matters in valuation. Yours is 1.5 stories. This is only 1 story. This is a cape. This is a ranch. They're close, but they're not.
How much was evaluated, my neighbor?
Total, $485,000. You're at 504, so it's not much different.
But definitely my house gotta be less than that, the 400.
Fine.
Can you help us to 350? I think.
I am not the decider.
No?
There's a board of us, like 8 of us, so I will present your case and they will decide. They will vote. So I can't today.
Yes.
But that's why I'm trying to get any information I can that would support lowering your value from 504. This one, what did I say this one was valued at? $485. I mean,
yeah, they look good in comparison with mine. So that's 485, right? So why mine is 520?
well, I can't answer that, but this is yours, 222, right?
Yes.
Yours has 9 rooms. This only has 5. This is a smaller home. You have 4 bedrooms. This has 3.
Yes.
That would be why yours is more valuable.
Yeah. Okay.
There's nothing else that jumps out at me that's really going to drive the price. Looking to see the land area.
The 100.
Your living area is greater.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a few more square feet of living area, which makes sense given that you've got more bedrooms, you know. Where's the land? Is your basement finished?
We don't have basement. The first floor is the living room, and next to there is like a laundry room. We don't have basement.
Okay.
And we don't have attic.
Don't have
Attic.
attic.
Yeah.
It references a basement here, a finished basement, but it doesn't look like you have any basement.
No, we don't have.
You have a porch that's open,
Right.
right?
Yes.
You've got, it mentions basement unfinished and basement finished, like some of it is finished. But you say no basement whatsoever.
No. Somebody can go and look inside the house.
Right. Well, they didn't go inside. They took information from here. The land. Land square footage. Well, here's the land value. They valued the land at $302,000,
Okay.
and they valued the land at this one at $302,000.
The same.
So
What that means, just the land without.
just the land.
Okay.
They could bulldoze the house and they'd still have
Okay.
$300,000 in value. They'd build a new house,
Mm-hmm.
a spiffy new house,
Mm-hmm.
and it would bring more money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's true in a lot of the properties in this town, because what's really gone up in the last few years is the land value, because people want to live here, and you can't live here in a house if you don't have the land.
Exactly. Right.
You could build if you had the land. You could tear one down and put a nice new home, but you got to have the land first, which is why some of these homes aren't worth a lot more than the land value,
Okay.
Oh.
I understood.
especially if they're older.
Oh, yes, yes.
So, so you're asking for a value that's basically the value of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't judge that
Okay.
would,
Yeah, but we understood everything about that. The only thing that I can tell you again is the house is not been touched or upgraded or remodeled or anything since 1990, since we bought the house. That's why
Yes.
I
we
can
cannot do that. So
argue
any way
that
that you
for
can,
you. I can't change it. I can argue that for you in front of the board. I understand, and they may do something
Yeah, please.
to knock this down. But I will tell you, regardless of what happens,
Mhm.
regardless,
Okay.
go to the town. I think it's the tax assessor, not the
Yeah.
property tax assessor.
Yeah.
To argue that you want your taxes reduced
Mm-hmm.
because of the disability and age and income.
Okay.
They all can figure into that.
So that's different office.
That's different.
Office.
The valuation wouldn't change, but you would get a percentage
Mhm.
off your taxes. I have no clue how they calculate it, but I really think you'd qualify.
Definitely we're gonna try to do
Okay.
that. Yeah.
We try.
So just please try to do it best you can to expose my situation.
I will.
And we appreciate so much for that.
So I don't want to disclose too much, but you've been very sick for how many years?
Thanks.
We buy the house 26 years.
Yes, I have a melanoma cancer. It starts right up here in my head
Mm-hmm.
and it spread it. So I have a surgery. I've been removed both sides of my lymph nodes.
It's a type of cancer.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and that's why I've been in disability process. I was auto mechanic, 27 years now.
Yeah.
How many years?
27.
27 years. And
And you don't work,
I'm not
No.
able to work.
not able to work.
My work was auto mechanic, which
Yeah.
I was working very good in that time. That's why I've been able to buy that house. And the same year that I bought it, the same year I
Yeah.
But
Melanoma, and then 5 months after that, they removed the lymph node, and the next year they removed the other lymph node, the good side. And then he's in treatment, going to Philadelphia to have the treatment, therapy.
yes,
Everything was very rough.
You're still
Thank
here.
you.
yes,
Yes,
thank God
that's-
everything is good.
that's
Yeah.
The good news here. And I can't give you too much other good news other than I am sure that if you go, you can find out who to go to get your taxes reduced because of age and disability. I am sure you will get consideration.
Yes, we want to.
That much I can.
Yeah, we need.
How old are you?
I'm 66.
Yeah, sure. I think 65 might be the cutoff, but it might even be lower if you have a disability, which
Yes,
you
I
do.
Yes, I do. Yes, I am.
So
Trying so hard to keep going, but
I forgot to write down the start time. I probably said it into the phone, didn't
in the
I?
beginning you said
beginning,
that time.
5:50, I guess.
You said, I remember, you said the time when we started.
To be 6, right?
Yeah.
It was just a little bit after that.
Thank you very much for explaining. I didn't know, but now I see clear what you told me, what you explained, why the situation. And I didn't know. I thought I was for the house, inside and out, but I never think about it, about the land, like you say.
Yeah.
The land go up.
The land is the biggest part of your value because that property in the town of Fairfield is worth something. You've seen a lot of homes torn down and nice, spiffy new homes put up.
Incredible.
That's because the land is worth something. People want to live here. They want to raise their kids here and send them to good schools. You have to have the land to do that.
That's what we did in the beginning.
Yes.
We used to live in Bridgeport, but I have two
This
kids.
is a better
education
Yes,
for Fairfield.
So that's why no matter what house you put it on it, if the land is worth something.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can do. I'm not going to promise you anything.
Yeah, I understand.
So how will we know if...
You'll get a notice in
you
the
can notice by
mail.
mail? Okay.
Yeah, what the Board of Assessment Appeals has decided.
How many days you think?
I think at least a couple weeks.
Couple of weeks?
Could be more.
All right.
Could be more, but it could be into April, because we're getting close to April now. But again, go and get your taxes reduced.
Yes, we will do that.
Thank you for the information. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I
Good luck.
didn't know.
Very nice meeting
I
you.
learned.
Very nice.
Thank you very
I really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Yes. You keep the other, the house?
Can I keep those?
Yes, you can keep it.
Because I'm putting them with the package so
Yeah.
that it's there for everybody to look at.
Yes, and the info card. Thank you very much.
Right? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appeal number 984. Right. Paperwork has for a number if that's not working.
Hi, is this Alan? Yeah, hi, Alan. My name's Stuart. I'm a board assessor. Oh, would you like to talk, it's possible you come right away, you actually have a little bit of gap right now, so we'd love to have some in, so that I think your appointment's at 7:40. Yeah, so are you able to come, okay? All right, that'd be great. We'll do anything, okay?
Today is the morning. Yeah. Yes. How about you?
Thank you.
Your 6:30 has arrived.
Oh,
Still out in Coleman. Only Coleman's here. Linda.
all right. Peter told you that,
Yeah.
We called in.
Jacob is
Yeah.
coming early.
All right, so 6:40 came?
Yeah.
All right, so then you hear the 6:40, and then when she comes over here,
Ellen
first, I'm
Jacob?
gonna need her file in.
if I'm not done by the time
Yeah.
she gets here. She's, I had it in my hand earlier, so it's probably here. Here it is.
That's Ellen Jacob? Okay. All right. Oh. Meeting room 3.
Hi. Yep.
Hello.
Hi, and your name is Linda?
Linda Coleman, right.
Good. And you're on Shoreham Village Drive,
That's right.
274. Okay. Glad you could make it.
Just barely. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Nobody keep you waiting.
We got a couple people who didn't make it. The traffic's not good tonight. Everybody's going out drinking.
All right, I was just about finished here. I was still writing until I came.
Okay, so I have some things I gotta do before we get started.
Need to go over with me, or then I have a few minutes to myself? No.
Well, do you want a few minutes to do something? But
Yeah, I could just make 1 or 2 notes that I was
Okay.
just thinking.
I'll wait.
I didn't have time to write. Someone was making a copies for me. I won't keep you long.
Can I start now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to start recording this session. Okay, I'm on appeal number 984, and the start time is 6:46, and we're at 274 Shoreham Village Drive. One of the owners, Linda Coleman, is here with me. My name is Laura O'Brien. And it's March 17th, 2026. The town has valued this property at $1,114,580, and the appellant is asking it to be reduced to $850,000.
Who's asking for that?
You are.
Oh, I didn't give any price.
Well, they got it off of the documents. But
Oh, okay.
But don't worry, if you want to change it, you can change it.
No, that's fine. And that was 8,000?
850,000 even.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, now I have to swear you in. So, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you would sign on that line.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so now we can go to the appeal itself, and you can tell me why you think the value should be reduced
All right.
to the number you mentioned.
Right. So the town's appraised value was the $1,114,580, and it just seems that that's well over the comparable houses in Fairfield that I've looked at. Because we're only one block from the Post Road, which is a very commercial district, and I have some pictures with me, which I'll leave with you, which show that our side of the street is facing the opposite side, which is all commercial. There's a lot of auto repair shops, other auto things. There are a few restaurants, but as far as the eye can see, on either side, going in either direction, it is all commercial. There are no houses on that road. And we are, Shoreham Village Drive is an oval, and
yes, what's it?
It's an oval.
Oval, yes,
An oval shape.
I've been on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a good friend who lived on it.
Oh, then you know it. Yeah, you get to know each other very well, very quickly.
Well, I didn't know
Which is
other
the
people
lovely
on the
part
road,
of it.
but it's nice, yes.
Yes, it's a lovely, lovely area, and we've loved living there. But at any rate, it's only one block from the Post Road, and so there's only one entrance. There's one road, which is one in each direction, and sometimes that gets filled up with parking from the restaurant across the street, which makes it difficult to get in and out of. And also because it's only one block, it's noisy and gritty.
So it's difficult to turn onto the Post Road.
Yes. Oh, and that especially because there isn't a light there, and it's traffic coming from both directions.
Of course, that's always been there. Was that way?
Yes, it has been that way, right. But just the fact that, when I think of $1 million houses, it's usually something quiet or something with at least a bit more of an entrance. And our circle, which is really has all public parking. And now with people, before people used to have one car or two cars.
Well, there are driveways.
Yes, but
yes.
There are many driveways that have 4 cars. So it's either in there or they're out in the road. And so when the snowplows come along, they're they miss a lot of things, and especially next door to us, there are 4 cars. So there are always 2 of them that are out in the road. And then it just makes this wall of snow because they can't come in quick enough after that car to pass our driveway. And I have a picture of that, of the driveway and how close they are. This is the entrance. This is Durham Village Drive.
Hang on a second. Okay.
And this is what I was talking about in both directions. And here's the street sign right there that shows you. You can just see it's all traffic.
Yeah,
It's all cars and
I'm familiar.
businesses.
Yep,
All right.
because I've been there.
Ah, okay.
To visit my friend, who's now moved, but, you know.
This is the driveway, which is very small.
That's your
And usually
driveway.
there's 4 cars, yes, parked there, or 2 cars parked there and 2 in the driveway.
Is the driveway across the street? No, is one of
No.
these your home?
No, my home is the one behind the trees. Wait a minute, let me see. Which
that
one
yours?
did I give you? Yes, that's it.
So that's
Just be sure.
274,
Right.
right there?
That's 274 right there. And this is just showing another one, showing how this is
This
the
is
distance
274 again?
That's me again, and that's the other house. And you can see where the other white house is on the other side, that they're just about 30 or 40 feet from the other houses. It's all very close.
Okay. You want me to keep these with the file?
Yes, you can keep that if you'd like. Yes, that's fine. And I don't know if there's a duplicate there, but if not, that's fine.
These are sort of the same, these 2, aren't they?
Are they going in 2 different directions?
Yes.
Yeah, so you see on both sides. It's
Yeah,
not just
okay.
on one side where it's very
Mhm.
commercial. It's on to the left and to the right.
Okay.
All right, now I guess this I have to look.
When did you buy this?
What?
When did you
we buy
purchase
it?
this?
In 2002, I believe. Yeah, 2002. I think it was August or September.
That doesn't. 2002 is close enough.
Right. Now, as far as the house itself, let's see. So we talked about location, and the house is actually a very modest house. Very sweet, very nice, small house. But it only has 2 bedrooms, both of which are of a modest size. And when we moved in, the house was basically in very good order. Somebody had really prepared it very well to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So since then, we've made no new additions, no major addition other than the new heating and air conditioning system.
Okay, let me just write that down.
Sure.
Okay.
But basically, there's an older kitchen and bathroom. And, all the appliances are very old. They're all just on the edge. The fireplace needs a new lining. The water heater just broke and flooded the basement. And it's sort of I think a 75 or 80 gallon water tank. So that was a huge mess, which we're still working with.
Have you fixed it now?
We fixed the water heater very
replaced
quickly, but it's there's a lot of aftermath with all the other stuff that was left there, that was wet, that was, there was only an industrial rug that was, somebody had just put down there for convenience, but it wasn't, the basement is not finished, it's totally unfinished, it has a cement floor. And whenever there's a very big rain and continuous rain, what do you call it? It comes in.
Some water intrusion.
There's water intrusion, yeah. And the water, because it's on a slight slant, and you have a picture of the entrance of the house with the car parked right in front of it. I think that's one of the pictures I gave you, if I'm not mistaken.
That one?
No, it's one where you see the path going right out to the street. No, it's not there.
I don't know what order it is.
No.
I skipped one.
You don't see it? Maybe is it the first one?
This one?
No, you have to see my car parked right at the end of it. No, it's not there.
It's not this
Maybe that
one.
one.
It's not this one.
No, it's definitely, my car is parked right at the end of the driveway. All right, I guess I don't have that. I can show you a picture. But,
Well, it's better if I have it to show the whole board that's going to decide. I'm not the decider.
oh, okay.
There's 7 of us.
Ah, okay.
Maybe it's 8. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's about, I'll make a double check just before we leave. It isn't tied in, it's just mixed in with some other papers.
See if there's anything in here.
What is that? No, that's not me. No, maybe that's something they added. That could be something they added.
There's notes on this. Okay.
Oh, I see what you have, yeah, that's this. And I'm sorry, I didn't get to read all this again, to see what they were asking for this house, which has a similar plot of land, the same amount of space, with 3 bedrooms. That's a big thing, that we only have 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
And bath-wise, we have a very nice bath downstairs. I mean, it's not fancy, but it's larger. And the one upstairs is actually very small. It's sort of...
It's a powder
My
room.
husband and I can't go in at the same time, practically.
Yeah.
But there's no bath, so I don't know that they consider it a full bath because it's just a shower and a toilet. And a sink, of course.
That's a full bath.
That's
It's
a full,
got a shower.
they consider that bath, okay. Because in some of the things that I read,
You don't need to,
they called it 3/4 or something.
well,
All right. I think,
okay.
yeah. All right, let's see what else I told you about that. All right, and then this upcoming project has us quite concerned because it's really going to change the atmosphere, the traffic.
What do you know about the status of that?
Just that it's been put off because there was something about the water delivery system, or what they intended to do with
How they were going to
rainwater
fix
or
the
something.
wetlands course, how the water would run.
Well, they talked about it, but then it wasn't approved. And so they have to redo that, find another way. There's an architect, Linda Batchelder, who's coming in tomorrow night, and she'll be able to give you a full detail on that. I went to most of the meetings in the beginning, but I haven't been up on the latest one. But the big issue is really I think the house really needs, and also it's not a huge house. There are no huge rooms. And let's see.
Do you have properties in your immediate area that
Do I
you
have
could
a what?
have you looked into a property in the immediate area which would be a good comp
Yes, this is, well,
comparison?
Fairly close, that's the one I thought, has 2 pages. I don't know, there's a garage on there, which is a little, in the back, on the second page. But this is Forest Road, so that doesn't look at all like my garage. I have a very simple plain garage. It is 2
Okay.
cars, but only
Okay.
1 lane,
Is this you?
no,
No.
no.
I'm trying to get,
That might be, oh, that may be why I couldn't find the other pictures. Yes, that's the other one I sent in, right. I put
that's
that
not
in.
you.
No, it's not me, but we put
It's
this
one
in.
of Post Drive.
Right. Right, these are the ones I handed in. That's it. And that's the other one. Yeah, you got the 2 best ones. And the other one was somewhat similar also, that one, but the garage is totally different. You have to,
Well, it doesn't, you don't have to be perfect. You have to try. This is you here,
yes,
and this is you here.
yes. I didn't think they wanted, I didn't know, did they want pictures of my house?
Won't hurt.
I could supply them
Well, they
easily.
probably have something. The
Well, I
most,
have something
the
that's
most
rather
useful
adequate.
thing
Yes,
is comparison properties. That's the most useful thing.
that's what I was trying to find out. I said, what is the most useful thing? And I didn't get a straight answer about that. The comparable properties.
Which isn't easy to come by.
Oh, I know. I was searching and searching. So those 2 things that are in there are actually quite close. Those I found and I put in there.
Who wrote "can't use" on it?
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't me.
Redfin.com, 15,000. I don't know who wrote that.
That wasn't me.
And this one says the same thing.
Can't use. I wonder why.
Oh, I think I know why. You're getting the value from a website.
Yes. That doesn't work.
It's not the same as an appraisal.
As an
Or-
appraisal.
Or a home that's recently sold that's
See,
similar,
I was
that you've
asking
got an
everybody and
absolute,
nobody knew what it was. Recently sold.
recently sold. So
And
you,
how else would I get an appraisal? From the real estate, from a real estate like Zillow?
no, you hire somebody. You hire a certified appraiser.
Oh,
These are people who've been trained to take the differences and do the adjustments to come up. And I'm not saying that their number would be higher, lower, I have no idea,
right.
but they would do research.
More research than I can do.
More than you can do.
Yes. And they would know exactly what to look for and where to make the comparisons and what questions to ask me. So you have to go to a certified appraiser and ask them.
Get an appraisal,
Yes.
which is a document that says your home is worth so much. They know how to value the land versus the house, how to adjust for the condition of the home, the conditions of the other homes that they're comparing it to. And many people who've come in to me have brought in an appraisal.
Really?
Not everybody,
Yes.
because it's not always necessary.
Right.
Depending on what the issue is with the home, it may be obvious that something's got to be changed.
Yeah.
But I challenged my assessment 5 years ago, and I had just
You did what at 5 years?
challenged my assessment like you are.
Yeah,
It's on the other
right.
side of the table.
Yes.
I had refinanced my home, my mortgage recently.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, you have to
Have to
pay
get
for
it.
an appraisal.
We have to pay for
An
an
appraisal.
Right, yes.
And she said, oh, you've got an appraisal. I'll take that.
And just like that, and she went right to it.
She accepted it. I also had one other piece of evidence. They had my property card wrong. They said I had an attached garage and I didn't. And they appraised it like another unit in my condo complex that had an attached garage. So I got mine lowered.
Yes.
I had two really substantive.
Right.
You don't always have that.
That's what I was searching this very carefully. I even ran in to talk to them downstairs and said, what does this mean? What does that mean?
Yeah.
To tell. And obviously on my appraisal here that the town did, they're looking at property. And I do have one of the larger ones, but larger one is still less than half an acre. It's 0.4 acres, which is on there. It's on their appraisal. You know, that they take off the website. Do you have a copy of that? If not, maybe I can give you one.
I have the field card for yours.
See on here, it shows all the appraisal, or maybe it's on the other side. I'm not sure which.
This is or is not your house?
That's my house.
That is your house.
With the mailman running, but you can't see the house,
It
unfortunately.
has an outbuilding as well?
The only thing it has is a garage.
Okay.
And there is a 2-car garage.
It's separate?
But it's only one lane. Yes, it's separate and it's just one lane. And what we're looking at here, see, I thought they were thinking this was the whole house. And this isn't. This is just a terrace, a patio that's outside. So this is the basic house, the foundation, and then the people before us had put that one extension on, that one, addition.
What's the addition?
Okay, the addition, let me show you. Is this right here. And the rest of this is all terrace.
This is just
Terrace.
terrace, meaning
an L terrace, just flagstone.
flagstone.
Flagstone terrace.
Okay.
And this is the addition which was on beforehand, this, and it has a second story. They call it, what is it? It's written down there. They consider it part of the first floor, and you just go down 6 or 7 steps.
Okay.
All right.
And what's in that addition?
And this is, in the addition, there's a library upstairs and a TV room beneath it. And that is what's counted in the 7 rooms. But there are only 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
And this is the tiny bathroom that's up on the 2nd floor. And you can see there's just a shower here. And there's just this space which has a toilet and a sink.
I can't really use that, but I made a description of it.
Okay.
It's not going to be that impactful, you know what I mean, to the value.
Yeah, well, except that it's a tiny bathroom.
I wrote down that it was tiny.
What?
I wrote down that it was
tiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of all you need.
Yes. Do you have any other questions? And then I have a little bit to add here.
No, just somebody else is waiting. So the addition has what in it?
The addition is a library on one floor and TV room underneath. And it's actually added into the square footage on the first floor. Because there's
Okay.
And that has no, it's just like on, do they call it on a slab? There's no basement underneath there at all.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other thing I wanted, okay.
So you don't have a real comp. So you didn't come the first time. You didn't get the letter.
No. I know on the March 10th, because we got it 2 days afterwards. We got it on the 12th.
Okay. I got somebody else waiting now, so, you think it should be 800,000. And where did you put that stake in the ground that you think, or 850?
I didn't, somebody else put it on there because I didn't put, other than, the fact that was probably
No,
on
it's
the,
850, says here.
okay. They probably, those amounts probably came from the pictures that I gave you.
But
On
didn't
the
you
other
fill
two
this
where they said we
form
can't
in?
use. Yes.
That's where the 850 came from.
Oh. All right, I guess we were doing that a bit in a rush, yes. But I'm not sure, I think those other ones are in that, that's where we picked it up from the other, the
ones
house on
that he
Farragut
said
Road,
can't
or
use.
the other one that they can't use.
See,
And I don't
because
know
they're
why
not-
they can't use it.
because they're not appraisal.
Certified? They're not appraisal. Advertising.
Company, yeah. Yeah, it's not exactly advertising, but it's not fully researched.
Oh,
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
okay.
It's a stake in the ground.
So I
Which
just
is-
have to, I made a note that you said something that recently sold, or it was a certified appraisal.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't know that. The other thing I'd just like to mention, unless you have other questions right now, was just that, so we were in the home for 23 years, very happy with it, keeping it up and everything. But then in the last 4 years, I had 4 hip surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
And so that really affected my ability to be taking care of
That will
things a
not
lot
be
more.
taken into consideration.
What?
That will not be taken.
That would
into
not be, okay. And then my
That
husband,
That doesn't affect the value of the home.
well, it does, when you do, when it.
Somebody's gonna buy it.
Yes,
If somebody's going to buy your home,
yes.
that's not going to affect the value of your home.
Well,
A healthy person buying your home, that would not affect the value.
but they would have to update it. And when it comes around to putting
That's-
it on the market,
That's
I would
why I
have to
wrote down
either
all the
update
things
it-
about,
Yes, I would have to update it or spend a lot of money to
I
put it in there.
understand that, but the person who buys your home might be young and healthy, and they don't have to update it right away.
They probably would want to update it though, at some point,
But that's
yeah.
their choice,
Yeah.
and that's why I wrote that you haven't done upgrades.
Right, and that's also why we thought it was not worth $1 million, or mainly because of the location, and also because of what we found that were in neighboring places.
The committee will definitely take into consideration the location.
Yeah,
I don't know to what degree
yeah.
they will,
And somebody,
because I'm
yeah.
new at this, but,
Uh-huh.
That's something that, because that, in the end of the day, affects the land value. If you think about it, your house could be bulldozed down and a new house could be put up, but the land value is still the land value.
Yes.
To
But
be
if
in
they
Fairfield.
bulldoze the house, I mean, you're talking about, you're still losing $800,000 at least, if not more.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying somebody's going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, imagine
Yeah,
if you bulldoze the house and put up a spiffy new one because somebody wanted to live there, wanted that piece of land and wanted to live
Right.
there. The land value is still the land value.
right, but they had to buy the house in order to get the land.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they're going to tear it down, they don't care what the house looks like.
Yes, but they're buying it at a much lower price because of the way it looks and the condition it's
But
in.
that makes it more attractive for them to buy at a lower
Yeah.
price.
I hope we could just make a little comment about that though, because one of the people here had told me that I should mention it, just mention it as part of
Okay.
it, because, with the four, I mean, that meant for 4 years, I really couldn't do anything, because I couldn't bend, I couldn't, be putting things away, I couldn't be really taking care of things the way I would before. And then it was followed by, that was about 4 years, and then it was followed by this terrible sciatica that I got afterwards. So for 7 months, I had to be on a walker, being totally dependent on a walker.
I'll just make a note that the owner has handicaps and has trouble navigating the home.
Only for the 4 years, well, before that I was fine. Only for the 4 years that I had hip surgeries every year, and then sciatica for 7 months afterwards when I was totally dependent
I
on
wrote it down simply because that would
Okay.
affect another buyer
Yes.
coming in, might have the same problem.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking of that. I'm only mentioning it for the sake of the fact of the house not being kept up as much. And in between all that, my husband passed out, fell down the stairs, cracked his head open, and he got a traumatic brain injury. So we have not been taking care of the house very much, I can tell you. There have been other things that
That's
superseded
right.
it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to end this call at 7:17 because I've got somebody waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, glad you could make it in.
Thanks much.
So it is now 7:20, and we are doing appeal number 436 at 288 Dunley Road, and Daniel Murphy is here with me, and my name is Laura O'Brien. It's March 17th, and it's 7:20 p.m. Okay. I almost screwed something up. So now I need to swear you in. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
And if you would sign right there.
Yep. I don't know if I need a black or not.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so you have received a letter from the town that your property at 288 Dunley Road.
Hello, can you hear me?
620,400, and you would like it to be reduced to $1,575,000 even. And
Correct.
what's the case you would like to make on that?
So the case is really this. When we received the original letter from Tower Technologies, this is on May 12, 2025, it listed our home accurately. Residential home, colonial, has all the appropriate stuff. We sent it back stating that that was, in fact, accurate. I received from the town then the notice that states the description of our home is single family with in-law. We do not have an in-law suite. I have the floor plans. I have,
So let me try to summarize this. So you got an original statement from the town.
Correct.
Which properly from assessor's office.
Correct. Yep, this was from the Tower Technology assessor's office, from the assessor's office, yes.
Office via Tyler Technology?
Correct, yep.
Which properly stated the dimensions of the home?
Yeah, basically all the amenities, dimensions, whatever, however you would describe it.
Getting tired.
It's late.
Yes. But the new value, the new property card,
Correct. Stated the description as single family with in-law.
it cites added an in-law, right?
Correct.
In-law apartment,
Yes.
which does not exist.
Does not. And I believe that that would obviously raise the value of the home. Given that I could, either have in-laws stay there, I could rent it out, I could do any which thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't exist.
Exactly. So that's really, it's more so to have that corrected, and I think that would decrease the overall value of the home. So, so I've had quite a headache of trying to explain this to them, and I've said, come on.
How did you try to explain it?
Well, I originally called, because when I first got the email, the original notice, there was a phone number to call to state that I wanted to appeal it.
Yeah.
So I spoke with someone, and much like you, he kind of agreed and said, okay, that's crazy, we'll change that, and then you'll get a new piece of mail from us with the new assessment, and I received it, and it was the same exact. It said, after my informal hearing, the assessment had not changed at all. So I don't know if it was just an oversight or...
I was just going to say, he noted, was the informal hearing was with Tyler Tech?
I believe it was with Tower Technologies.
Let me see. What's a property card?
And also, I see there's like a different use code than all of our neighbors, so I assume that's the use code of having an in-law suite on it as well.
It probably is.
And
I don't know.
And again, that number that I provided, that's my, I'm not in real estate, I don't know what the added value of the in-law suite would be, but I could almost guarantee that it would increase.
Well, it will definitely increase the
Right,
value.
so I don't know if there's
no way it wouldn't.
And maybe I lowballed it, maybe I highballed, I don't really know. I'm not so much concerned with that. I just don't want the town to have a record of my home that's not accurate.
Yeah. Do you have 4 bedrooms?
Yes.
11 rooms total?
Yes, that's correct.
Looking for anything in this property card.
I mean, we have,
references the...
yeah, the reason for it being described as such, right? I
Yes.
can't find anything in there as well.
There's a building that's appraised for $4,500. XF Building B.
That's just the fireplace, I believe. The extra feature, the 4,500. That's what I'm seeing.
Doesn't say what it is. It's a different piece of paper.
Right, but it
But that
matches
could
up with the
be.
number. That's
That
the only
could
reason
be.
I'm thinking it as an extra feature.
He has an attic unfinished, an upper story, you have a second story, right?
Correct.
You have a garage, you have a
Yep.
finished basement.
Partially finished, yeah. But there's not even a bathroom or anything.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
a plain- Yeah,
But it's,
right, but I'm just trying to think of what could possibly have triggered.
I'm looking for something that would have triggered it. And I'm not really good at reading these. I'm new at this, but I'm looking for something, shows some kind of outbuilding or attached building,
Yeah.
or something that
It just appeared out of thin air.
in 2017, there's a note about demoing a dwelling.
Correct. This is a new construction that we bought in 2019.
So you demoed the original home?
The builder did. We bought it after it had already been built.
Okay. I wonder if that might have something to do with it. That maybe the original home that the builder demoed had an in-law apartment, and they didn't take it off.
I don't think, the only reason I say that is because, a lot of the houses on our street are smaller homes that are now knocked down and built into bigger ones, and I think it was a pretty modest home that the same people had lived in forever. But I guess anything is possible.
I'm just trying to find
Right.
something.
Right.
IG house includes 2 rooms. I don't know what that means. I wonder if that's, because I'm wondering if that's in-law guest house includes 2 rooms. I wonder
Right.
if that could possibly be it. Did you buy it in 2019?
That's correct, yeah.
Yep. This new dwelling.
Yeah, I mean, there's not even a shed on the property. There's no additional thing in the one structure you're seeing.
So is that the main reason that you wanted to reduce this?
Correct.
Yep. Well, hopefully, because it doesn't exist, we can get you relief on that.
Well, that's what I was thinking the first time.
I can't promise anything because we have a full board
Okay.
that has to review these.
Okay.
But, it seems like this might hold water, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So I guess I can't imagine why it wouldn't, given that it doesn't exist. Let's say there's some oversight again. How do I, would I have to get an assessor to come to my home and prove it? I mean, it's just crazy that this burden has fallen on me just because of one incorrect paper that I've had to spend on. So,
I think, and I can't be sure, and if I could grab this guy next door, when he's done, he would know the answer, because he's been around a while.
Yeah.
But I think what will happen is the board will decide, by looking at the details here, how much value they put on that in-law apartment.
Yep, and reduce by that.
And reduce it by that. That's what I think is going to happen.
Correct.
I don't think getting an assessor
No, I
would
just
be
want,
necessary.
like I said, okay.
And we've got real estate agents and people who know assessments that are on our
Board who would know the value
who might
of it.
know the value of that. But that's what I think will be the process.
Okay.
I know I challenged my assessment 5 years ago. I won't go into detail, but I had 2 really good pieces of data that substantiated it, and they just sent me a notice with my new value.
Right.
And I was fine with it.
That's what I thought was gonna happen
And
the
that
first
may
time.
be what, yeah, but that was different. That was a informal appeal with the Tyler Technologies or Vision Associates or whatever.
Right.
They don't decide, they give the town information.
Gotcha.
And then the town puts together the
Gotcha.
package.
Okay.
So it's different people in the process.
Right.
The next step is this board will meet and review each and every one of these claims.
Yeah, heard there's a lot of them.
Not let alone the fact that we've been sitting with people, 911
That's
people
insane.
count. So
I feel for you. I appreciate you guys doing all this, but.
there's 3 of us that got hired to add to the
Right.
hired, unpaid hired.
Right,
Add to the
right.
volume.
And now this will all take place before May, did I read? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think we'll decide on things early April, but I don't know.
Okay.
Because we got to get the total value of the property in order to come up with the mill rate.
Right.
You have the budget and you have the property value and you divide them and you get a multiplier.
Right.
We don't know the mill rate. We don't know.
Until you figure out the other stuff, yeah, right. Okay.
So.
Well, thank you for taking the time, I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I have a feeling you're going to be successful, but I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Do you need me to do anything else in the meantime, or no?
No, unless you have something else you want to bring up.
No, I mean, it's really just it's not so much arguing the value I think that my home has, it's that I think the value is
if you've got any document anywhere that could prove that was destroyed, that stupid guest house, I don't know.
Well, it was just the previous home.
I know.
So I don't have a record of
that's right.
the demo of the old dwelling. Trying to think. I took pictures of like the floor plan of the original, but I don't think it has.
Including, what are we calling it? Not a guest house,
I mean, it was just an old.
The in-law, including the in-law apartment. The builder demoed former home, including in-law apartment.
Well, I kind of contest that because I don't believe there was an in-law apartment previously. I just think they demoed the former home, and they're
okay.
You know what I mean? This was a tiny home. This did not have an in-law apartment.
But it might have been on the card in the file with the town, and you don't know. But anyway, doesn't matter. We can't prove anything.
Right. Okay. Great.
So 7:37, and I'm ending this hearing. Thank you. It is 7:41 p.m. on March 17th, and I am reviewing appeal number 493. My name is Laura O'Brien, and I have here with me, is it Bethel? Bethel Rooney at 85 Weeping Willow Lane. What time did I say? 7. And next I have to swear you in.
Okay.
So, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, if you would then sign here. Okay, And you have a home at 85 Weeping Willow Lane, which the town valued at $708,046, and you would request that it be reduced to $620,000, even.
Or less.
So you're in the Fairfield Woods part of town. Where?
No, it's up off of Jefferson Street, on the eastern Trumbull,
Oh, yes.
Bridgeport.
It's near the
Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart and the school on the other side of the road, the day school, right?
Day school?
They own, Sacred Heart owns that now too, anyway.
Oh, okay.
It's not anyway.
Wonderful.
It's not that far from me. I'm in Woodfield Village condos. You probably know where they
Yeah,
are.
oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your
Okay.
reasoning for
There
reducing?
was, first of all, I don't know if you know this or not, I did have an informal hearing, and they apparently, just focused on the house value as opposed to the land value. In any case, the amount you said they appraised, that it is now appraised for the total value is correct. $708,056.
So that reduced the home value, but not the land?
Right.
The house value, but not the land.
Right. According to the town, the average increase in value for residential properties is 65% since the previous revaluation. Our current appraised value after the informal hearing increased the value of our property by more than 100%.
That's including the land and the home.
Home, yes.
I can't work with that. They have to be separate.
Well, I know, I'm just saying overall
Okay.
is that. And our property is not worth over $700,000. Our property abuts the Merritt Parkway. We can see and hear it. We also have a close direct view of the DOT salt shed that was built in 2014, and we can hear all the noise from the activities that are conducted there. I did submit a couple of photos taken from our property of what we see. You see the opening, the big opening of the DOT salt shed from the property. And again, we hear activities conducted there even with the windows closed. We're also very close to the huge commuter parking lot on Jefferson Street.
Yep.
And sometimes hear noise from there. That's in addition to noise that we hear from Sacred Heart, rallies, games, whatever. Our land is appraised at $636,456, and that's grossly overvalued.
Land appraised at, give me that number again?
$636,456.
Let's see if that agrees with the card here. Yep, I see it.
Okay.
Okay?
I've looked at valuations of several properties on Stevenson Road and Toll House Lane, and also on Autumn Ridge Road. The Stevenson Road and Toll House Lane, they're adjacent to one another.
Whereabouts are
That's
they?
across the Merritt. So
The other side of the Merritt.
the other side of the Merritt from us.
Okay.
There's a similar neighborhood with half-acre lots like Weeping Willow, but it is not close to the salt shed, not close to Sacred Heart, and only one side of Stevenson abuts the Merritt. The other side of Stevenson does not, and none of the houses on Toll House Lane abut the Merritt. But the land values assigned to the lots on Stevenson and Toll House are from $150,000 to $230,000 less than those assigned to the lots on Weeping Willow. Lots on Stevenson and Toll House are valued in the $400,000.
Are they the same square feet?
Essentially, half-acre lots.
Okay, so I'm trying to,
I have some field cards.
yeah, maybe that's a good idea. If I can put the field cards,
It should be in your
it's in there?
packet, it should be.
Okay,
If you don't have them, I have extras, so I can give
Okay.
them to you.
so the land, I was gonna say comps, land only, because we're talking about land right now.
Mhm.
And what are the addresses?
Well, I picked out a few, but it's true in general.
Just take a couple that are most,
Okay, 57 Stevenson Road, and that does abut the Merritt, at the rear of it, the land is valued at $481,600.
okay,
I've got a total of, 338 Stevenson, which does not,
3-8 Stevenson,
338
mm-hmm,
Stevenson, which does not abut the Merritt, is valued at $414,800. I also have 132 Toll House, which again does not abut the Merritt at all, at $416,000.
okay,
And 141 Toll House at $440,300. And of those that I just mentioned, only 57 Stevenson abuts the Merritt. All the others do not. And they're more or less half-an-acre lots. So it doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to this, as there being is, essentially $200,000 less.
yeah,
And again, if you don't have those field cards, I have extras, so I can give them to you.
well, I can look through here and see if I do. You're a Weeping Willow,
Yep.
so we've got yours.
Those are the pictures also on our property. No, that's just the front of our property, but there's more to the building.
Okay, this is 285 Autumn Ridge.
Well, okay, I also was going to give you those also. The Autumn Ridge ones as well, because those land values are less than ours also. And Autumn Ridge, of course, does not abut the Merritt, is not near the salt shed, and in fact does not abut a major road either, because it's got the golf course on one side and it's got Spring Valley Road on the other. It's a similar neighborhood in some ways in the sense of the half-acre lots, but it's probably a little upscale from Weeping Willow. It has generally larger homes. 285.
Although this particular lot, according to the card, is a very steep lot. It's not a level lot.
Well, lots of them on Weeping Willow also are very steep, but they're still all into 600,000.
Yeah.
Now, ours is not. Ours is pretty flat.
But this land is appraised at $589,000.
Right, and then there's also, again, I only picked out a couple, 351 Autumn Ridge, which,
Let me do this one
Okay,
first.
okay.
This one is 285 Autumn Ridge. That's, I didn't write that down earlier.
no, I didn't mention it
You
earlier.
didn't mention it. So
Well, I have the Autumn Ridge
Yeah.
ones in there. The other Autumn Ridge is in there
that's
also.
still 285.
And
Then
then
351.
Autumn Ridge, which is a similar lot, and it is flat. Because I've driven by it, it is flat. At $606,800. That's $30,000 less than our lot.
606,000.
800.
Yes, that's right.
That's 30,000 less than our lot. It's bounded by Autumn Ridge Road and Spring Valley Road at the rear. No highway, no major road, no salt shed,
Yeah.
no commuter parking lot, and yet it's 30,000 less. And as I said, all the ones that I mentioned on Stevenson and Toll House are even more. That in general, those properties are between 150,000 to 230,000 less.
I'm just writing on my notes
Okay, sure.
that this land, it's the land, we're only talking about land
Right
values,
now, talking about land.
is 30,000 less than the appellant's, but with none of the negatives.
Well, that's right.
Okay.
And that's also true of, Toll House. Doesn't have the negatives. Those are essentially flat lots. And they're, as I say, they're all valued in the 400,000.
Stevenson, Toll House, both Toll House. Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to say too much about the house because, I mean, they did reduce it some. I still think it is overvalued at $71,600. I gave you a picture of most of the windows of our house were installed when it was built in 1961.
Okay.
That's the only. We had
Replaced original windows.
well, they haven't been replaced. That's like most of them.
Has not replaced original windows since
Most of
1961.
Yeah, that was when it was built. The house was built in 1961.
Yeah.
Most of them. This is the front and the side windows. We have 2 bathrooms. One of them is original to the house.
You've upgraded one bathroom?
Yeah, it was originally a half, and we made it into a full, so we upgraded that. Even that was 1991, but I mean, we did upgrade that. The other one is original to the house.
Okay.
And our finished raised basement is a former garage, which a previous owner converted by himself. So it's, I mean, you can count it as a room, but it's not a well-finished room, shall we say. It's got rough, unfinished wooden planks for walls, which is what he put in.
Okay.
We do not have central air.
Mhm.
And that's about it.
What's that?
That's about it.
That's about it.
That's
Okay.
enough I mentioned.
Well, I think the land value is going to be the driver here,
Yeah.
and you obviously thought so too because you started with that. And I don't know how much I'd take off it, but I can't really. I mean, you've requested a total value of 620, so you took off a little bit, like about 90,000 from the total town value.
Mm-hmm.
These land values
I think our land
are
value-
like another 150,000 lower.
I know. I mean, I don't understand that at all, why they're so low on Stevenson and Toll House. You know, being perfectly blunt, I think they're too low. I mean, I think our land value should be, I don't know, let's see, they didn't ask me to break it down. No.
I mean, you've asked for 620.
Well, that's
I
the
think-
overall, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable, but I'm not going to be deciding this. I'm one vote of about 8 people, so I just want you to know that.
Yeah, okay. No, I understand. That would be the total, yeah.
All right.
You took 70,000 off the overall appraisal value. Where would that get us? That would be 560 winning value. I mean, that's still a lot more than the Toll House and the Stevenson, but I'll be honest and say they're appraised too low.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, I can't point out specific properties to you now, but I know when I went through this, there were a couple of properties in that area that were appraised for less than what they had sold.
The only thing I can guess, and don't hold me on this, it's just a guess, is you're kind of in a different part of town. You're more in Fairfield. They're almost in Trumbull.
Well, they're actually more in
Easton.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
No, I know, but it isn't the same as being in Fairfield. Now, they're still going to Fairfield schools, though.
And they have their own playground and park,
Yeah.
which we do not. They're nice flat properties. Some of them have big houses, some of them have small houses. So
Right.
I didn't do a house thing in here.
No, that's too complicated.
But it's, I mean, to a lot of people, I'd say it's more desirable. Certainly quieter, a lot quieter, less traffic. You know. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to end this hearing at 8 o'clock. Thank you for coming.